Hi, my name is Debbie.
FCC is family.
From the moment you stepped through those doors, you felt a sense of welcome.
I think FCC special is the way that everyone seems to love everyone unconditionally.
I feel that I'm at home, and I'm at home in a sacred space.
Not only does it nurture my spiritual life, it nurtures my intellectual life, and that's something that I never really expected from a
How
child.
the Word of God is translated into action within FCC.
You get to be free and you get to be whoever you want to
The
be.
acceptance of our family in this community and the love that we felt the minute we walked through the door.
Second week, I felt like everyone knew who I was already.
I'm still deciding who I want to be, but I know because of this church it's going to be so much easier because they give me help and support and guidance through anything I need to go through.
Where else could I go where I could learn about process theology one night, the Gnostic Gospels another night, and come
Seeing
and
my children being taught the Word of God without the judgment and overlays that we've experienced at other communities, it just makes me feel very happy.
I think for me, it centers me, helps me find my calm.
There's a sense of peace that comes over us that in many ways is kind of unlike a sugar high. It lasts throughout the entire week.
And you can see it in the passing of the peace time where everyone's just going out of their way to hug each other and shake everyone's hand and going like 5 pews ahead to just try and hug someone and say hello. And then
Whether you black, white, Asian, Latino, gay, straight, we all are welcome here at FCC.
But when I'm at church, I'm just like, not even knowing the person, I'm just like, oh, I love these people already.
after having a baby, we were thinking about moving. We want to buy a house. We found this church as we were trying to find a place to have Elijah baptized. And we just loved the community so much right away that we just made a decision that we want to try our best to stay as close as possible to this church.
John comes to me like, oh, are you gonna sing on me singing without karaoke and without glass of wine or anything? No, I mean, yes, you have to say yes.
Yes, I'll do that because I believe in what we're doing and I believe in our mission and our hope.
I expect to be nurtured, I expect to be accepted, I expect to be loved, I expect help if I really need it. But if I'm going to expect all that, I have to give a lot back. It's just like being in a relationship. If you want something, you really got to give back.
We have this group that honestly cannot give probably anything. We have this group that can't. They can, give a lot or. But what happened with the group in between?
To not just be an observer of the amazing things that God is doing here through us, right? Through our leadership, but being a participant of it.
Heather Cherry, she would ask me like, Devion, do you want to do this? Devion, do you want to do this? And me not really knowing what it is, but just like knowing that I get to be involved in the church more, I just say yes. And I'm actually getting to do the hanging of the Christmas.
The greens?
Yeah, the greens. And I did the passing of the candles for the church, and that just made me feel so connected to everyone. I just had such a big smile. I felt so happy.
FCC need us. When we call, Julie March said the army of angels that she always called. Somebody's sick or something like that. Everybody start moving and making dishes and helping, right? FCC bank account has cancer right now, and we need to help FCC.
Being all in at FCC is, it means to me that I have a really committed relationship with this place. And I know that may be an odd phrase to use with an institution, but I expect a lot from FCC, and I get a lot.
Brett Van always says, return the many blessings back into the world. We are so blessed.
All in means not only just membership, it also means participation, it also means stewardship, financial giving, it means giving of your time, and that's what me and my family are working to do more of.
The continued survival of all the wonderful things that we're doing, we have to give.
Commitment is when you have a mortgage, you have a commitment with the bank, you know? And it's a commitment. If you say that you're gonna do it, you just do it. I promised her that I was going to be with her in the good, in the bad, in the health, in sickness, whatever. I'm committed to that. So I need to commit to my church community. I need to commit with my church.
It's my home, and I don't want anything to happen to my home. And so I give what I can give to make sure that this home can flourish and thrive well into the future.
Being in the church and being all in and being connected, that's like, we all have one heart, but that makes me feel like it's putting another heart into me, because it's just like this church is amazing.
For whatever reason, a lot of people get turned off by the administrative things when it comes to churches, you know, the amount of money that you need to run a church from day to day. Well, you know, how do you think we have coffee hour every day? How do you think we go out and have a Halloween party on the weekend? And things like that. There's so many different things that this church tries to do for the community, and it all costs money. And so I happily give what I can give to try and keep this church running, because for me, this church is a home, and I don't want my home to go away.
To be all in is like prioritize and God first.
And you know, I think the one thing that people often misunderstand is that they think they have to put a high amount against a pledge, right? Pledge up for $100 over a year, you know, that's not even $10 a month, right? So, and when you can give more, you give more, but at least the church has an idea of what they can plan against.
Exactly.
If it's $5 a month, if it's $1 a month, if it's something.
But pledge.
Pledge something.
Do
I
the
think people
commitment.
get embarrassed or feel that they're not at, you know, it's not enough, but I think any amount is enough.
If I lose my job, that is another thing. You know, we have
But
to make arrangements.
but that's when maybe the church begins to take care of you.
Exactly.
And so you'll get
Exactly.
it back, and
Exactly.
you know, I know that people have fallen on hard times.
It's like an insurance. you are paying an insurance. Maybe you don't need it. You don't need it, but the one is there.
FCC makes me feel happy.
FCC makes me feel like a better person.
FCC makes me feel like I'm a good person.
Great community, and why not be all in with a great community?
If a safety place where I can have an experience with the living God.
A family.
A sanctuary for all.
Peace.
Acceptance.
Grace.
Always keep being you, keep being the generous and caring and loving people that you already are.